Hi everybody, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Today's a very special video, you guys. I've been wanting to do this video for like the past year and a half or so. I was originally going to title it what I'm wearing to the BTS Map of the Soul concert, and I did not get to film it because that whole tour was canceled. As we all know, the events of 2020 led to pretty much every single major event being canceled. So I did not get a chance to do that video. After that, the past, was it like maybe 3 months ago, I was actually thinking about doing a video called what I would have worn to the Map of the Soul 7 concert. And before I even got a chance to do it, they announced that they would be doing a show in LA, the Permission to Dance show. So I actually get to do a video where I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm gonna wear to the show. So I'm really excited about that. So just a quick backstory. I became a BTS fan about 2 years ago now. I became a fan thanks to my two youngest sisters. They are huge fans. And they basically converted me into an army. I love BTS. I love the message that they sent to their fans. Their music is just beautiful and timeless. I love it. And it's not necessarily a genre that I would find myself being into. I grew up listening to a lot of like alternative rock, and it's something that's a little bit, with the beginning was a little bit out of my comfort zone, like what am I doing listening to Korean music? But I feel like now looking back, it was such a small-minded way of thinking, because music in general is just so universal, and it's shown me that I can listen to a song, feel what it's about without even really knowing the actual words or the translations. I can feel it. I can feel what it's about, and I can feel it in my heart and in my soul. So needless to say, I've been looking forward to seeing them live for a very long time. I'm very excited about it, and I get to show you guys what I'm going to be doing with my makeup for the show. So I was looking through all of the palettes that I have. I was dead set on wearing something purple. Just because, you know, we know the history with BTS and the color purple. There were several palettes that I was looking at. I saw the Rose Quartz Huda Beauty palette right here, and I've never had an issue with Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I really enjoy them. So I was thinking like, oh, I'll just get it. Maybe like I'll do a video on it or something like that. And then I just got it last night. It took Sephora like close to 2 weeks to get, you know, all my stuff delivered because of the VIP sale that I bought this through. And I opened it up and I saw these beautiful two shades right here. I'm trying not to show you guys my dirty room because I don't want it to reflect, but okay, these two right here, this one and then this one right here, they have like this beautiful kind of like duochrome thing going on, and it looks so beautiful. And I was like, I think I'm gonna end up just using this palette. So I'm gonna be mostly working with kind of like some of the neutrals in my crease, and then I'm gonna swatch those two right there to kind of see which one I'm gonna go with. But yeah, my family and I were gonna be hanging out in LA for the weekend, so I thought I also kind of need something that has like, you know, a couple of little like kind of gold tones, some neutrals in there just for the rest of the weekend. So I figured this would probably be like the perfect palette to take with me. So I have all the makeup that I'm going to be wearing kind of set aside, and you know what, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to do my foundation first. I'm going to be using a foundation that I've been really liking, and that is the Lawless Conceal the Deal foundation right here, and I did a review on it a couple of weeks ago, and I just love it. I think it's such a great formula. I think the color fits me pretty well. It's so long lasting. It just has like such a pretty wear throughout the day, and I feel like it's probably going to be the best foundation to wear for an extended period of time at the concert. It's going to be outdoors, obviously, so I need something that's going to hold out a little bit more. But yeah, I was debating between this one and my Estee Lauder one, but I figured I just like the way that this one feels way, way more. And it offers a little bit less coverage, but I'm willing to just work with that because of how nice it feels and how just, I don't know, I like it better, and I feel like it's a better shade match for me too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the foundation now. Okay, so I just finished my foundation. I'm gonna be doing my eyeshadow right now, and if there's any type of like fallout or anything like that, which I don't think there's gonna be that much because I'm not working with any like heavy glitters or anything like that, but if there's any fallout, I'll just end up going with some extra concealer afterwards to kind of cover it up. Okay, so I'm gonna be swatching those two eyeshadows that I mentioned earlier to kind of see which one gives me the best vibe. So I'm just gonna go in with these two fingers right here. And okay, this one, I feel like the light isn't doing it any justice, but this one's definitely a little bit darker, and it's got kind of like a lavender kind of brown duochrome. Okay, you can kind of sort of see and get the idea. I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand right here. Honestly, I could go with either one. What I think I'm gonna do is I might go in with this one right here. The shade is called Cosmic Love. I'm gonna go in with Cosmic Love on my whole lid, and I think on the inner corner I'm gonna go in with this lighter one, which is called Moon Magic. So yeah, for my crease, I don't think I want to do anything crazy with my crease. I kind of just want to keep the whole thing simple, especially because I'm going to be putting on false lashes. So that's going to be kind of, you know, dramatic in and of itself. Okay, I'm kind of swatching around. Ooh, okay. So Gratitude and Precious right here. You can kind of sort of see. It's these two mattes right here. They're a little bit on the darker side, so I don't know. Let's check out Radiate, which is like looks like a nudie taupey color. My swatches are going to be all over the place. Okay, this one right here looks a little bit more muted. I think I'm going to go with that one. I'm just going to put it on my crease and then go in with my lid shade and go from there. But I'm going to go ahead and get my eyeshadow brushes, and we're going to go in with Radiate, this one right here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to go in on my crease. And just FYI, I took out my press-ons because I'm getting ready for the set that I'm going to put on for the concert. I'll go get it later on so I can show you guys because I'm excited to wear them. But I took out my press-ons, so right now my nails are looking really, really junky. So my apologies that you have to see them. But yeah, it's because I'm getting ready to prep them for the next set, just FYI. Okay, so on my lid, it's looking a little purpley. I guess the term would be mauve-y. It's looking a little mauve-y, which I'm not complaining. It's looking pretty, in my opinion. Okay, so there we go. We got one of the creases done. I'm not going to deepen it or anything like that. Like I said, I kind of want the glitter to be the star of the show and do its thing, and the lashes are going to be pretty dramatic, so I feel like I don't really need to add any depth or anything like that, just a single crease, shadow, and the glitter. That's pretty much going to be it for me. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do the other eye. So I've been debating about what song is going to be the song that is just gonna like trigger me and make me cry, because I know I will cry. I don't think J-Hope's gonna perform it, but Ego would be the one to just make me burst into tears. I was at a Taco Bell drive-thru, I think it was like late last year, and I don't know why. It's so stupid. I don't know why, but I thought about like the concert and how it just felt like we were just never gonna get over this, and we were just never gonna see any concerts ever again. And it's kind of a selfish thing to think about, but I mean, that's just in the moment, that's what I was thinking. And my music playlist was on shuffle and Ego came on, and I just burst into tears because it's one of my favorite songs off the album. And I cried. I cried in the Taco Bell drive-thru. It was it was a rough moment, and I don't know what to say. I cried in the Taco Bell drive-thru listening to J-Hope. Yeah, I feel like that's the song that would make me cry. I don't think he's gonna perform it. I don't think they're gonna be performing any solos, but if they did, that's the one that would get me. As for like a group song, I feel like I could possibly maybe lose it if I heard Run or Spring Day. I think it's going to be one of those two songs that are just going to make me lose it and cry my eyes out. It's going to be one of those two. It could really honestly also be like Black Swan. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that I'm going to cry at some point before any of the members start crying. Looking at you, Jimin. Okay, I went in with this one again just because I felt like I got distracted and I went in a little too deep with this one, but it's still looking nice. It's still looking very, very nice and mauve-y. All right, guys, it's time. We're gonna go in with this glitter, Cosmic Love. This one right here. Look at this stunning beauty right here. It looks so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I'm like looking at the swatches again. Oh, okay. I'm going to be using this little like spatula looking thingy that I got from Sephora like years ago. And it's been like the greatest purchase that I've ever made. I think I paid like $5 for this one. And it basically mimics like using your fingertips. I guess I can use my fingertips, but this one's kind of like, it's the one that I would use. And it's like a little stubby and kind of chubby. So I'd rather use something like this. Okay, I'm going to place it over here on my outer edge first, kind of concentrate most of the color. Okay, and I am getting a little bit of fallout, but I'll find a way to fix it. Probably jinxed it talking about like, we're not working with heavy glitters, so there's gonna be no fallout. And here I am getting fallout. Okay, you guys can kind of see what's going on right there. I'm loving it. Oh my goodness. In hindsight, I probably should have kept like a little bit of like water or setting spray to kind of maybe intensify it a little bit more. That would probably be a really good idea, but just like this, honestly, it's looking really pretty in my opinion. Okay, so there we go. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm gonna go in and do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so there we go. I'm pretty happy with what I've got going on right now. I'm gonna go in with Moon Magic right here, which is kind of like this like lilac-y color. It's like a silvery lilac color. And should I do it with this? I'm gonna try with this, and I'm gonna go in with a separate like little mini brush. Okay. Oh. It's looking so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna get this like little, okay, so I'm gonna get this little like mini detail brush. I'm gonna go in to kind of bring it out a little bit more. Okay, as you can tell, or maybe you can't tell. No, you can pretty much tell. I can see right there in the camera that it is like Fallout City right here. I'm gonna go in and kind of just clean that up with some concealer. I'm going to be using the Anastasia concealer that I recently got. I feel like it was a little too dark for my skin tone. Like, I don't think I could wear this as like a no makeup day, you know? Most of my foundations are like a shade darker than me, so I think it works out fine, but I really like the formula. So we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so I just finished my concealer, and I think it pretty much covered all the little fallout bits and pieces that were on my cheek. So now we're gonna be moving on to blush, bronzer, and highlight. And for that, I was kind of debating which one to go with. But I think I'm gonna end up going with one of the butter bronzers from Physicians Formula. This one right here. It's called Rosy Pink. I feel it's gonna probably complement the eye look a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I was almost putting on blush without setting my concealer. My concealer tends to crease just because I have kind of like deep set little like creases right here. I refuse to call them wrinkles. They're little creases that I've got going on. So for that, I'm going to be using the Givenchy setting powder that I got. I have been loving this powder. It's one of the most expensive powders that I think I've ever bought. No, it is the most expensive powder that I've ever bought. I'm going to put the price somewhere up here. Very ashamed of what I paid for. And I'll put everything that I used down in the description bar too. But this is like a dream. I love it. I feel like it kind of is worth the money, you know? But I'm just going to be kind of going in and patting the product in. They've got like a bunch of different shades of this powder for different skin tones. And my shade, which one did I end up getting? I got the number 3. Okay, so I just avoided a mess. My eyes are set and I can go in with the blush. I'm gonna kind of start up here and just kind of bring it down a little bit. I think that's pretty good. Just want like a little bit of a hint of color. Okay, and I'm pretty good with that. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and it's one of the few, if not, no, it might be just this one and the NARS Laguna bronzer that I've made like giant dents in. Like, look at that. This never happens, but for some reason I love this. I think it has something to do with the smell. It's like that kind of yummy, coconutty, obnoxious smell that I love. And I think that's probably why I've also used it. I mean, it's also a good bronzer, but I think the smell has something to do with it too. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with my whole face thing. I'm going to move on to highlight, and I was really debating like which one to use. I've got the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder. Honestly, I hope that all of these are still being sold because I love them. But yeah, this one right here, which is kind of like a peachy color, and this Maybelline one is also like a peachy color, but I feel like I need to do more like a champagne or cool color. So I think I might switch it up, and I'm gonna go get a different one from my makeup drawer. Okay, so I ended up sticking with one of the Maybelline highlights, and it's the Master Chrome in number 250 right here. And I just feel like it's gonna be a better match to what I've got going on the rest of my face. Going in super lightly, just add like a little dimension to the cheeks, and I feel like that's like the perfect amount. I don't want to overdo it and get like that like whole stripe thing going on. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with everything that I've got going on my face. The next thing I'm going to do is I need to do my lashes, my eyebrows, and my lips, and that's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera because I don't want to mess them up. And my lashes, I'm probably going to do them off camera too, just because I need a very, very steady hand, and I cannot do that while holding a little like mirror and doing all of that. Okay, so I just finished the rest of my makeup. I did my brows, my lashes, my lips. For my lashes, I use these falsies right here, which I love. I got them from Amazon. I think I got them for like, I want to say like under like $12, and it comes with like a bunch of them. It's like 3 packs and each of them have 15 pairs. I think I'm down to my last one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So I need to stock up again, but I really, really like them. For my brows, I decided to go with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel, and I normally apply it with kind of like one of those eyeliner brushes. Let me show you. With like one of these, the applicator itself that comes with it, this little like dome foamy brush thing, it's crap. I just go ahead and use it as if I were using like a brow pomade or brow gel. This stuff will stay on, and you could probably take a shower, and if you're not like vigorously rubbing, it'll stay on. So I love it for longevity. For my lips, I was kind of debating what to do with it. I decided to go with like a slightly warm but not too warm lip. For my lip liner, I use the LA Girl lip pencil in Flesh. It's this one right here. For my lipstick, I went with the NARS Belle de Jour, I believe that's pronounced, lipstick right here. It's one of my all-time favorite lipsticks ever of all time. It brings me back to like when I first got into makeup, so went with this one with a little bit of a topper from the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Sweet Mouth right here. And it added a little bit of like a coolness to it, and just like a nice little like plumpy effect. You know, it's not minty or anything like that. It just kind of, you know, brings attention to like the center of mouth and makes it look a little bit more pouty in my opinion. But yeah, so those were the 3 products that I used for my lips. And last but not least, because I love to collect fragrances and all of that, I was debating which one to wear for the concert, and I decided to go with the Giorgio Armani Si Passion. And I'm actually going to go ahead and just kind of... just kind of like a floral yet fruity fragrance, and I'm like, it's just, oh, it just screams fancy to me. I don't know, but I decided to go with this one. This is what I'm gonna be wearing to the concert. Doesn't have like the most amazing of lasting powers, but I think it'll be, you know, plenty for the concert itself. All right, so that's what I'm going to be wearing to the concert. I am super excited to be going. I am incredibly, incredibly lucky that I managed to get tickets, because my sister spent, I don't even know how long trying to get these tickets, and she came through for the family, and we're super excited to be going. If you're a fan and you're going, I hope you have so much fun and you stay safe. Remember to keep that mask on. It's the first concert that I'm going to post COVID, so I'm like a little bit nervous about, you know, all of that. But stay safe out there, you guys. Have lots of fun if you're going. Make sure to wear waterproof mascara, because we all know that, you know, there's gonna be tears. I'm trying. I need to get some waterproof mascara before the show, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.